The novel highlights how much Bhaka grew and evolved through the course of his struggles and his relationships. Through his conversations and interactions, Bhaka learned of alternate worldviews. With Sogini, he explored the idea of humanity as something outside the boundaries of caste. This allowed him to realize that he was not as different from the upper classes as he was made to believe. The untouchables are engaged in imbued occupations which segregate them from the mainstream society. So they are involved in jobs of cleaning, sweeping, removing carcasses of dead animals and birds and so forth. As a consequence, they are required to maintain social distancing from other classes only because of the job they do. Bhaka was dissatisfied with his profession as a toilet cleaner and wanted to pursue a better life by educating himself, but he was not allowed to get education by the upper caste people because education is only for the upper caste people and not for the lower caste people who do all sorts of unclean works. The lower caste people were restricted from drawing water from wells, enter temples, or touch anything, as it was believed that things would become polluted if they were touched by untouchables. So they were under the threat of upper caste people that they were not allowed to do any sort of good works because if they touch or if they do that work, they are polluting their uh, society. This novel shows a realistic picture of all the oppressed section of the society during the pre-independence period of India. Bhaka, the protagonist of the novel, is representative of all the downtrodden people of the country who faced discrimination and suppression due to their caste. Only because of the caste system they were rejected and they were oppressed by this upper caste people in the society. Bhaka and other characters in the novel suffer due to the fact that they belong to the lower caste. Only the caste system makes them suffer. Only because of the lower caste they are suffering a lot in this society. The outcast colony was a group of mud-walled houses that clustered together in two rows under the shadow both of the town and the cantonment, but outside their boundaries and separate from them. There lived the scavengers, the leather workers, the washermen, the barbers, the water carriers, the grass cutters, and other outcasts from Hindu society. So they were given a separate place to live, and that place is called as outcast colony. Only the lower caste people, only the downtrodden people, only the people who were not allowed, who were not equally treated by the upper caste, were living in that place. At the end of the novel, we find that Bhaka meets a poet named Iqbal Nath Sarshar who informs him about a new technique of cleaning facial matter automatically, that is, toilet flush machine. This would not require human effort to clean excreta and put an end to manually cleaning toilets. Bhaka regards this to be a solution for his problem and feels that a transformation will surely take place to improve his condition of living. The author's experience as an Indian and the fact that Untouchable was written when the caste system was firmly in place give the novel an authenticity and accuracy that make it easy to empathize with Bhaka and his family. Untouchable is a unique opportunity for readers to experience the plight of the victims of the caste system. At the same time, the story identifies the complexities of Indian identity after the Great War as India emerges from post colonialism to globalism. In the end of the novel, Bhaka reaches a political party of Mahatma Gandhi, where Gandhi gives the speech for the untouchables. He feels happy on listening to the news of Gandhiji, as Mahatma Gandhi is criticizing caste discrimination and untouchability in India. So Mahatma Gandhi supports his caste and he always rejects this untouchability in India. Mahatma Gandhi wants his country to be free from caste discrimination and untouchability. After a while, Bhaka hears a conversation between a lawyer and poet. Here in their talk, they mention the poet that toilet with flush are coming soon to India, and when the new innovation will come, sweepers don't have to clean the toilets. The novel ends with Bhaka telling his father and sister about the new innovation of washroom. He feels that his problem will be solved, so the solution was given by that poet that the new innovation helps him in a better way. Thank you.